video, but welcome to the Kazuya Guide with Kim Dojo, the originator, the CEO, if you may, of the Discord. I'm the host, Hallucinogenics, OTM Gaming, Only Pokes, whatever you want to call me. So we're just waiting to load up into this lobby, and Ryan, if you can please start with Punishers while standing and standing for Kazuya, please.
Alright, so while standing, at least for me, I pretty much go for one of two things. The first being twin pistons, and then the second being, yeah, there you go. And then the second being, while standing Q.
Okay. So how fast is while standing 1-2? And how fast is...
Oh, okay, see, so I don't have the frames on those. I actually didn't know if you wanted me to have that information.
That's kind of what I was shooting for, but that's okay. So I know while standing 1-2 is 13. While standing 2 is somewhere around 16, I think, 15 maybe. And then while standing 4, if I'm not mistaken, is his 11th frame. And I know,
right.
I think
while standing 4 is an option, but I don't like to go for it because it doesn't give me a launch.
Okay.
So it's like I'll resort to it if I have to, where that's a move I know will punish the attack, but otherwise I try to avoid it because it's like the reward is kind of negligible compared to twin pistons or while standing 2.
Very true, very true. So it's just those 3 main moves?
Pretty much, yeah. Because with Kazuya, his toolbox is pretty limited, so you just kind of have to rely on these 2 things.
Okay. Cool. Now for standing, what is it? What are his standing ones?
Standing, I mean, okay, we're about to run out of time.
That's okay. That's all
right. Electric, obviously. That's like one of, a handful of his moves that you want to go for. So there's, the electric, 1-1-2. Let's see, standing. Of course, there's the down 4-2 counter hit. Let's see, what else for punishers? Back 1-2.
Okay. I believe that's for 12 frames, correct?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. So if you could, you would always be going for electrics, right? Like for your 14 frame punish just to launch people.
Right. Yeah. I mean, ideally you want to be punishing with an electric, yeah, but depending on how familiar you are with your opponent or how you're just feeling in the day, you might want to go for just like the
yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay. So cool. So flash punch, boom, 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 back 1-2, and electric.
Right.
Is that a punish?
Or you could go for what? Let's see, back 4. That's counter hit launch.
Okay.
And
ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's honestly about it. Pretty much, you just want to go for flash punch, electric, or back 1-2, depending on the situation.
Okay. So like if you get hit by a death fist, you wouldn't be trying to. Well, I guess if you could with electric, but
yeah. See, but with a death fist, how since there's a knockback. You'd have to go for a dash electric, which is obviously harder than just a standing electric.
And that's not 14 frames immediately, right?
Right.
Okay.
So for, if I'm trying to punish a move that knocks me back, I might go for, like, crouch dash 3.
Okay.
That way I can close some of that distance. Or, like you just did, 4-4-2. Okay. But that's a high, so it's like,
Oh, I was trying to demonstrate the pushback.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could also go for his magic 4, but, that's also, like, people don't really do that with Kazuya.
Okay. Ooh. Alright. So, with that, I think that's good. That covers the punishers. Top 10 moves from Kazuya. Top 10. Doesn't have to be in any order, like, there's the number 1 move, like, in any order.
Okay, well, I'd say number 1, I'll have no surprise here, would be the electric if I can fucking pull one out. But it's like,
Boom.
you know, the electric, it's like, if you can get it consistent, it's so
Yeah.
menacing. Because, you know, not only is it a fast launcher, but it also pushes you back on block.
Yeah. Sets up the person for another electric, right? Like a...
Right. And
Cool.
his staple, you know, the triple electric staple, that's like his most damaging combo. But obviously,
That's dirty.
you need to
That's
be
nasty,
very familiar
nasty.
with the electric too. Yeah. Okay, so there's the electric. Next, I mean, hell sweep, I guess. Like, how can we forget hell sweeps, you know?
Very good. Very good option. Ooh. Ooh.
And then, you know, leading off of that, you have 4-4-3, which is his basic mix-up, you know?
Oh. Okay.
So once you knock someone to the ground, it's either you mix them up with the hell sweep or 4-4-3.
Okay.
Let's see. And then we have forward 3. I like to use that as a keep out.
Okay.
You know, good range. I believe it knocks down on counter hit.
Ugh. Dirty.
Yeah. Let's see. Down back 4. It's low. Gives good plus frames.
That looks like it hits from pretty far too. Hold on. Back it up. Or what was that? Back 4 you said?
Down back 4.
Down back 4?
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. That's pretty far. There's some range to that.
Good range.
Kind of high.
Plus
No,
frames.
it does not high crush.
Yeah. It doesn't high crush, and it's a little slow, so you can potentially react to it.
Approximately how fast is it?
You know, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
Let's see.
So down back 4.
Down back 4.
4-4-3. This.
Electric. That was 3, right?
Yeah, hell sweep. That was 4.
Okay, hell sweep.
Oh, hold on. I gotta catch up to you.
Okay.
Just walk forward as you're thinking.
Okay. So then, I mean, I guess we could do like flash punch. I know we mentioned that already, but that is like his go-to.
Yeah, hit confirmable, right?
Yeah. And you can even delay it as well. Let's see.
Like, if 10 is too much, you can stick to 5. Oh, tsunami kicks. That's a fun one to see.
Yeah. Oh, and with the hell sweep, what you just did there, you know, you can mix up the 1, or you can just go for another 4.
Okay. And then that would launch, right? Would it? Or Kazuya doesn't have launching hell sweep? Like
no, Kazuya does not have a launching hell sweep. That's just for,
that's
you know,
whack.
If they've been catching on to, you know, like the regular, just like the slaughter hook, then to throw them off, you'll go for, you know, the double sweep.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Let's see. Then you have, you know, mentioned it already, but down 4-2 counter hit.
Okay. Down 4-2 counter hit into perfect electric.
Yeah, I mean that's ideal if you can pull it off. Dude. The fucking that down 4-2 is such an important move to him because, you know, sometimes you just maybe you're not confident in your electric, or you know you just want to go for something that's a little safer.
And can you access that from his wave dash?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
You can access both that and while standing too, but you know my wave dash is kind of trash, so I can't.
I mean, theoretically.
Yeah. But you know with.
Damn, the low parry. Ryan, we need to be in this for longer than just 6 rounds. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bad,
Okay. So now from here, we just click fight again, and then if you want to switch the stage, we can switch the stage. You see, but that's enough time to cover some stuff.
Right. Okay.
So let's not cover anything until we get into the next round, because what I noticed while I was editing, we would talk about things in this lull period, and then you wouldn't be able to see what we're talking about until we get back in.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'll just cut out like this part, and then once we're back in it again, yeah. Again, still learning, man.
Yeah.
So that's how many moves have we covered so far?
So we have Hell Sweep, Flash Punch, Electric, forward 3, down back 4.
Down 4-2.
Down 4-2.
That's 6.
That's 6. Did we do? I think we did Tsunami Kick as well.
I think we said Tsunami Kick just because it looks cool.
Right. Oh, okay. So then we won't count that.
Yeah. I want to know what you think his top 10 moves are. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just assume that we have 6.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So then let's see. This is, full crouch, down forward, 3+4 is roll. That crushes highs, and I like to use that especially against Brian players because, the only punish Brian has for that move is while standing 4.
Okay. That looks like it crushes some mids too.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Here, what if I try doing a down 4-2?
Oh,
and
that's
you try doing the roll.
Okay. So just jab, so that way I know. Jab first, and then definitely eye crushes.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Looks like it doesn't crush mids.
No. He's not Xiao Yu. So.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. I didn't even know he had that actually.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a situational move because it's really slow.
Yeah.
And it's obviously not.
It's not safe.
A move that you just want to throw out.
That's round end and shit right there, dude. Okay, so
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, there's that. Is while standing 3 because that's a good mix-up from his wave dash.
Okay.
Because it's essentially the same. It serves the same purpose as 4-4-3.
Homing too, huh?
You're right. Yeah, it's homing as well. But that's like the other mid you want to go for during like the get up mix up.
Okay.
So it's either 4-4-3 or while standing 3.
Nice. Noise.
Yeah. Let's see. That's what.
That's 7.
There is that his 2-2. That's you could also use that to punish, but I also like to avoid that as well because it's like it doesn't launch.
Hit me with it real quick.
I'm trying to go for.
Yeah.
Back one,
yeah, that looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Does this give you a spin?
No, or it does. Yeah, it does. But it's like again, it's not optimal. So it's like you could use it, but.
So you could. Okay, here. I'll walk up to you. Hit me with it. I just want to see if it wall splats.
Okay.
No, it won't. He doesn't spin.
Oh yeah. See, so it's not that good of a move.
Okay.
Oh, there is his while standing 1+2 actually. That's his new move for season 4, the Fuji Nuraken.
The whoa.
It's called Fuji Nuraken. And it's a new move for season 4. It's his while standing. Yeah, see, while standing 1+2. It knocks down on counter hit, I believe, and then it gives you a guaranteed 4-4-4.
Okay, so it looks like it spins too. Cool. Oh god, the inputs, dude. I'm playing on controller.
Yeah.
So
the ideal usage for this move would be after wave dash. But,
okay.
That's obviously if you have the execution for it.
That's a pretty cool looking move, dude. Oh, follow it up with that. Boom. Yeah. Steel pedal.
I mean, I guess we could even include the steel pedal as an important move because, in terms of guaranteed moves, that's pretty much your go-to for moves that knock down, but you can't really combo off of.
So
like, say you do that. I guess that's not guaranteed, but basically any move that knocks you down, you could just sort of follow up with 4-4-4.
Okay, all right. That's something we could cover in the noteworthy stuff. I want to go over that a lot more in that section. Yeah. Catch up, Brian. Catch up.
I don't know if you want me to address his rage drive in this section.
Probably noteworthy stuff, but if you think it's top 10, mention it now, dude.
Well, I mean, then I kind of have to. I'll just briefly touch on it, and then we can go into it more in detail later.
Sure.
So with the rage drive, it's been nerfed like 3 or 4 times now, and it's still one of the best rage drives out. And that's because it just comes out so fast.
Dude,
and it
I didn't even see that. What's the input for that?
let's see, like, yeah, a crouch dash, and then 1+4.
Oh, 1+4. We'll get to it
So,
later.
yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
pretty much, I mean, with the rage drive, we'll touch on it later, but basically you can use it as a combo ender or a combo extender. And that depends on whether you choose to transform into devil or not.
Okay. And then
Because, you could...
Devil Kazuya is completely different.
That's a whole nother character.
Yeah, he's a different character right there, dude.
Yeah.
I think some notable mentions, dude. Forward 4, this move right here, forces crouch. Like, you can only step one way, and then if you're really good, you could set it up with your health sweep right after. Because boom, if you're in that,
yeah,
I think it gets harder to sidestep left after that. So you pretty much put him in a mix, don't you?
Right. Yeah, I think I didn't realize this before because I actually don't really use forward 4, but they seem to have buffed it like they buffed Heihachi's. Because now it does that thing where, if you block it, it kind of like sucks you in, or like it forces you to crouch. So that's just extra plus for me.
Boom. See, knockdown. I would definitely put that in there, man, for sure.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I should definitely start using it more as well. Like I didn't realize it did the same thing as Heihachi's now.
Boom. Bro. Yeah, dude. What is it called? Axe kick? I think.
Yeah, it's technically an axe kick, but in the move list, I think it's called like a splits kick.
Splits kick. Okay.
Oh, but I actually lied earlier. I do use it, but mostly for Oki after knockdown. So it's another one of those mids I'll use instead of 4-4-3 or while standing.
He has some pretty strong mids. Like, you don't really have to like rely on his electric a lot.
Right. Obviously, that depends on your playstyle.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you want to use electrics, you can, and obviously it's optimal for you to use electrics, but I've gotten pretty far without using electrics with Kazuya, because I've been playing Kazuya for a while, but I only started using electrics relatively recently,
Okay. So
and it's like I was able to contend with, more or less close to red rank players without the electric. So, it is possible to play at an intermediate level without them. It's just they benefit you a lot if you can use them.
And I think that segues into the next section really well. What made you choose Kazuya? Like, I understand you use a lot of different characters. Just because playing Kazuya, it's pretty difficult. You have to stick to certain moves to win with him. But what was the deciding factor, I guess you could say, to play him?
Okay, for me, I started playing him pretty much because I thought he looked cool.
Okay.
Because I'm into like the really like the edgy, like like Jin, like almost like emo type characters,
Okay.
Like the Sasuke archetypes,
I never saw him like that, but I can see it now. I can. A little bit.
That's the thing. I mean, because obviously he wasn't always like that. Like in Tekken 1, he was the protagonist. He was supposed to be like the good guy and all that.
Damn,
but I feel like once he started to shift to like antagonist, and he got the devil persona and like the whole red eye, that sold me.
That sold. Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
And his electric sound effect.
Oh yeah. Doria.
Yeah, I feel like just, overall design, personality, moveset, those are all things that drew me towards him.
I was like, damn, I got 3 in a row right there.
And I'd say another reason actually is I wanted to know what it was like to use a quote-unquote hard character.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as you can see from my profile, like you would use Noctis a lot, and I think that was just because I also liked his design. But it's like Noctis.
And Noctis does look pretty edgy too.
He does. Yeah, so it definitely fits. But,
I see it now. I definitely see it now.
Yeah, you can kind of see what I gravitate towards.
Yeah. All right.
Brian, Kazuya, like Noctis, they're all sort of like kind of the same vibe. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to know what it was like to
Damn, and he's
experience.
talking. He's trying to do it all at the same time. Damn, that's half life. Just on. That's a pretty basic combo too. Shoot. All right,
Yeah,
that's
no,
cool.
that combo is not difficult at all. Like the only execution barrier really isn't the electrics.
Okay.
Oh,
Boom.
oh, I forgot to mention his
Oh,
unblockable is a key
yeah.
move.
Well, it's not, but okay, go. What's the input? I was trying to do that. Okay, got it.
Back 1+4, and you hold it for the longer version, and
Boom.
let it go for the shorter one.
Yeah, that's pretty fast, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's a great Oki tool as well, because I mean you of all people would know,
Yeah,
because
it catches me off guard. That's for sure.
it's like if you're in a match, it's
Especially
pressure.
online.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
online, dude.
pressure, and the slow one, like the fast one, comes out really fast. So you're just like, oh shit, like, and then you freeze up, and then it's just, if you're by the wall, it wall splats as well. So you just kind of, if you get hit by it, it's like, damn, it's kind of game over.
All right, so with that said, let's go into noteworthy stuff, man. Like, what I want to cover in this is like, what is some of the scrubbiest things that you could do with Kazuya? Because I'm kind of thinking like the audience that I'm going to be getting is going to be like really beginner people who are really
Right.
just picking up Tekken. You know,
Uh huh.
by no means am I trying to teach the professionals or anything. Like, what are some basic things to mix people up with?
Basic
Now,
things.
yeah, now we gotta wait until we get back into there. But that's
Yeah.
that's what I would
Okay.
like.
No,
That's what
that's
I would
good.
like to cover.
That gives me time to. That doesn't mean you can't use your Wind God Fist as well. That's just like
Hmm.
a regular launcher. But I'd say, if you want to play Kazuya, you have to learn how to do this motion, this crouch dash, wave dash motion. So I would say before you learn anything, just, at least be able to do this, even if it's slow. And then once you have that down, hell sweet.
Boom.
Because when you're a beginner, like beginners don't block lows, so it's like, if you throw this out, chances are they're not going to be able to react to it.
And like, it's not like people are gonna know how to launch that either in low elo.
Exactly.
Like they block it, they're gonna be like, you know.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I would just practice the mix-up, because it's like, that mix-up works on all skill levels.
Oh, definitely,
So,
definitely.
right, like,
And the more you use it, the
especially
faster you'll get.
exactly. So it's like, obviously we discussed that there are different mids you can use in the mix-up, but I would just go for forward forward 3 since it's the easiest.
Uh-huh.
Like while standing 3, you might like mistime
Okay.
it, or you could use forward 4 as well, but I would go for forward 4. I mean, sorry,
4-4-3.
4-4-3, because you could combo off of it.
Okay.
But
Do you get a knockdown if you get forward 4? Like on counter hit? Let me see.
on counter hit, yeah.
Dude,
Which-
back to the blender after that, man.
Yeah, so, you could follow that up. You could follow up the forward 4 knockdown with the forward forward 4.
Yep.
But if you want to, continue the vortex, then you just wait a little bit and then do a hell sweeper at 4-4-3. Depending on what you're going for.
You're gonna have to watch your opponent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure they don't duck, just boom, boom. No? Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, and then they're in crouching, dude. Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. But, obviously, this only applies if you manage to knock your opponent down.
Okay, true.
So, if your opponent's not knocked down, then some moves I would definitely go for are, down forward 2 for the counter hit launch, and then forward 3 for the keep out. And then another move,
That's kind of
people don't really
scary.
use it a lot.
Look at that. Like, he just follows you.
Yeah, and it's like you don't know what's coming, so you either have to like duck or just like, kind of hope it's gonna be a 4-4-3 and then just block it.
Jeez, dude.
But another move I like to use, and I've heard is underrated from other Kazuya players, is back 1+2, his backswing blow.
Oh.
Because that, obviously there's a level of evasiveness built into it, but it's also a counter hit launch.
Okay, hold on. Damn it. Oh, nope. that didn't do it.
That's back 1+2. So you could, combo into whatever from
Okay.
that.
That's pretty chunky too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, like if that's a move obviously you want to use sparingly, but it does come in clutch, especially if your opponent's not expecting it. Because again, Kazuya is built on electrics and counter hit launches, so for him to have a counter hit launcher that's also evasive is very important.
Okay. Boom.
Let's see other things. Oh, yeah, down back
Oh.
3. That's good because it's a pretty fast low, but it also allows you to use either of his while standing options, which are twin pistons or while standing 2.
Okay. That's a good tool to get into crouching with him.
Right. It's like you could mix it up by just throwing it out and not following it up, and then throwing it out and then following it. I mean, how it goes.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Exactly. See if they freeze and check what you do.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Then,
this one. This I feel like that.
Oh, that takes you far until like green ranks, honestly.
Yeah, this right here. 1, 2, 4, 3, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 3.
1, 2, 4, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 3. This, if you can't do this, then this is your best friend.
Yeah.
Like boom, boom, boom. That's it, dude. And then you get them to just wait for it. You get them to wait. Down for it too, right? You think you're gonna do it? Boom.
Yeah.
Or 1, 2, boom. And it's fast.
I mean, right. I mean, obviously you don't want to rely on that string too much.
One more time. That's
right,
why.
because you can low parry it, or it's just kind of slow, And honestly, I feel like it's kind of a crutch because, as a beginner, if you're using that and you see it's working a lot, you'll be like, "Oh, okay, I can just use this and hell sweeps." But then I feel like that sort of limits your potential with the character.
We're trying to get them at least familiar, man. But
Yeah.
I understand. Like that's like being reliant on what's it called? Dragon Tail.
Right. Because part of learning the game is not only learning the key moves, and also when to use them and when to not.
Again, moment by moment, right? Like,
right.
I guess something. What else? Like, I guess you would have to really be good at sidestepping, and then because back 1, 2 is really fast. It's mid, right? That's high mid.
No, it's high mid.
Dude, if you get a sidestep, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Game over, man. So, and he doesn't even have a hop kick, huh? Oh my god.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah.
I'd never play this guy, man.
Yeah.
Because there's
It's definitely not beginner friendly.
No, definitely not. That's crazy. I don't even know how you play this guy. I don't know how you get rounds off of me with this dude.
Dude, that's the thing, dude. I feel like basically you want to use the character if you're passionate about the game and you want to learn all of the characters, or you just like Mishima's, or you want a challenge. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. So what's the difference between him and like Devil Jin, Heihachi, regular Jin? Like, what's the appeal to using Kazuya over them?
Okay, well, if I start with Devil Jin, I think the general consensus is that he's a better character than Kazuya. He's more of a complete character. But I think the reason why I prefer Kazuya is because he's simpler, quote unquote.
Okay.
But the game plan is simpler, like fewer moves, and just I feel like I do better when I have fewer options, actually.
Okay, so it's like the Jack approach and like the Kazumi approach, where like they have really strong key moves, so you don't have to like. There's no reason to mix someone up if they already know like this is so strong. Like Hell Sweep's so strong, and like forward. Right. Oh shoot, and forward 4 is so strong, you know? Like, all these moves are strong that you would stick to
Right.
those no matter what, right? Okay, I see it.
So,
Unlike Jin,
because
like, you'd have to, like, rely on forward 4, then you start going for your wave dash mix-up, can kicks, right?
right. So the appeal for me is I prefer using characters where I don't have to depend on like strings or
Okay.
certain flowcharts or whatnot. Because with Kazuya, it's basically like, can I like beat you in the mind game before you realize what I'm doing?
That's true. That's
And
true.
because he
You
has so few tools, that allows me to focus more on what I think you're gonna expect from me than, oh, what move should I use here? Because I already know what move I'm gonna use.
okay? I got you. I got
You
you.
know,
Yeah. I guess that does give
because
you a lot of time to focus on fundamentals of the game, and
yeah, because I,
that's what'll make you like an even stronger player overall, right?
right, because I feel like, oh shit, I feel like I actually play better
Oh shit.
when,
Oh no, you want it. Okay, good.
oh yeah, we're good. I feel like I actually play better if I'm not thinking as much. Does that
Hmm.
make sense? Like, if I'm
Yeah.
kind of just like, I don't want to say autopilot, but if I'm kind of just like reacting to, sort of like, I don't know if you watch Dragon Ball, but like, when Goku gets his Ultra Instinct and he's like
Mm.
not controlling his body and he's just reacting to
React.
stimuli.
Yes.
That's kind of how I feel like I play the best, where, I stop thinking like, oh, should I use an electric here or should I do that? And it's more like, okay, he did this. I'm just gonna do this and do my combo.
Okay. That's a very
But
simple game plan. I see it and I understand it. I respect. You got to respect that too with the Kazuya, especially if he knows your character, man. Like, if you know what's
right,
minus on your character, these moves, these punishers are going to hurt. You know, flash punch,
yeah,
knockdown, then you're in the mix again. You know,
right,
so shoot it. Even if you mess up like a launch punish, like if you can't even get this, as long as you knock down, if you get 1-1-2, boom. Yeah, I see it. It is super simple. I guess for me, like I like the complexity. Like I like having. I guess I like suffering, having to use different moves to what's it called, to punish certain situations.
right.
Interesting, interesting. It is. I never thought of Kazuya as like Jack though. But after your explanation, that's kind of what it sounds like.
Right, and you can see why I say that, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. Because when I was playing Kazuya, dude, I was like, oh, dude, he does not have a lot. He does not have a lot, dude.
No, he doesn't, dude. He doesn't, and that's obviously a turnoff for some people